Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're a coin collector or just starting to get into the world of numismatics, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into a coin that could be hiding in your collection or even in your spare change right now with the 1964D Lincoln penny. While most of us think of pennies as being worth just 1 cent, you might be surprised to hear that the 1964D Lincoln penny could be worth a lot more. In fact, in some cases, it could be worth up to $1.6 million. You might be thinking, how could a penny that old be worth that much money? Well, stick around as we explore the rich history of the Lincoln penny, why the 1964D coin could have such a high value, and what you should be looking for to determine if your penny could be worth a fortune. A quick history of the Lincoln penny. Before we get into the details of the 1964D Lincoln penny, let's take a step back and look at the Lincoln penny as a whole. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's design features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, front, side, and over the years, the reverse design has gone through several changes, including the wheat ears, the Lincoln Memorial, and the current shield design. The Lincoln penny has been an important part of U.S. currency for over a century, and despite its low face value, it remains a popular coin among collectors. The 1964D Lincoln penny is no exception. Although it's considered the more modern coin, some versions of this penny are highly sought after due to unique characteristics and errors that make them far more valuable than their face value suggests. The 1964D Lincoln penny. What makes it special? The 1964D Lincoln penny was minted as the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D Mint mark. This coin was part of the final year that the U.S. Mint used the traditional copper composition for pennies. Starting in 1982, pennies were made with a copper-plated zinc composition, making earlier copper pennies more desirable to collectors. So, what makes the 1964D Lincoln penny unique? Most of these pennies circulated as everyday coins, but some have become rare and highly valuable due to certain characteristics, such as mint errors, and their excellent condition. It's not just any 1964D penny that could be worth a fortune. It's the rare errors or highly graded examples that fetch the big bucks. Why could the 1964D Lincoln penny be worth $1.6 million? You're probably wondering, how could a coin that was minted in 1964 be worth $1.6 million? Well, the short answer lies in mint errors, condition, rarity, and collector demand. Let's break down each of these factors so you can understand why a 1964D Lincoln penny could fetch such a high price. Mint errors. The key to valuable coins. Mint errors are one of the most important factors that determine the value of any coin. A mint error happens when something goes wrong during the coin's production process. These errors make certain coins stand out from the millions of regular coins that were minted, and they can turn an otherwise ordinary penny into something extremely rare and valuable. For the 1964D Lincoln penny, the most valuable examples often have die errors, double strikes, or off-center strikes. A double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die, causing the design to be doubled or slightly misaligned. If you find a 1964D Lincoln penny with clear doubling on the obverse or reverse, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Another common error to look out for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not aligned properly during the minting process, causing the design to appear shifted to one side. These coins are especially rare and can command high prices, particularly if the off-center strike is significant. If you find a 1964D Lincoln penny with one of these mint errors, you could be holding a coin worth far more than 1 cent. In some cases, these coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and in rare instances, they can fetch prices as high as $1.6 million, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. High-grade condition. Coins in excellent shape are worth more. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Most coins in circulation are worn down over time, showing signs of scratches, discoloration, or other damage. However, coins that have been well preserved and are in mint condition can be worth much more. A coin's grade is determined by its appearance and how much wear it has experienced. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. If you find a 1964D Lincoln penny that is in mint state, graded MS65 or higher, it could be worth a significant amount more than its face value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In particular, 1964D Lincoln pennies in excellent condition are highly desirable to collectors. These coins will have sharp, crisp details, no signs of wear, and minimal discoloration. If you come across a 1964D penny that looks like it just came off the minting press, it could be worth far more than 1 cent, especially if it's one of the rare examples that are in pristine condition. Rarity: some 1964D pennies are much rarer than others. Even though millions of 1964D Lincoln pennies were minted, certain ones are much rarer than others. This could be due to mint errors, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, or simply because of the coin's condition or scarcity in circulation. For example, if a 1964D Lincoln penny with a unique mint error is discovered and few others with similar errors are found, it becomes much rarer. The rarity of a coin often drives up its value, as collectors are always looking for coins that are not easily available. This means that while there are many 1964D pennies out there, some could be much rarer and worth far more. If you happen to find a 1964D Lincoln penny with a significant error or one in perfect condition, you could be holding a rare coin that could fetch a high price at auction. Collector demand: the market determines the value. One of the biggest factors in a coin's value is demand. If collectors are actively seeking out 1964D Lincoln pennies with mint errors or in high-grade condition, the price of those coins will increase. Demand can fluctuate over time, so the value of the 1964D Lincoln penny could rise as more collectors begin to recognize its potential value. Coins that have strong demand from collectors will often fetch higher prices in the market, and if the 1964D Lincoln penny becomes more sought after, its price could go up dramatically. The $1.6 million 1964D Lincoln penny. You're probably wondering how a 1964D Lincoln penny could ever be worth $1.6 million. Well, there's a real-world example that proves it's possible. In the case of a particularly rare 1964D Lincoln penny with an extremely noticeable mint error, likely a double die or a unique off-center strike, this coin was sold at auction for a staggering $1.6 million. This just goes to show that even a coin minted relatively recently by coin collecting standards, it can be worth a fortune if it has the right combination of factors like a rare mint error, exceptional condition, and high collector demand. So, it's not just any 1964D penny that could be worth that amount, it's the rare ones with mistakes or that have survived in excellent condition. How to identify a valuable 1964D Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if your 1964D Lincoln penny could be worth a lot of money? Here are a few tips for identifying a valuable coin. Look for mint errors. The first thing you should do is check your penny for any visible mint errors. Look for double die errors, off-center strikes, or die cracks that could make the coin more valuable. Check the coin's condition. Coins in excellent or mint condition are worth more than those that are worn or damaged. If your 1964D Lincoln penny looks like it was just minted, it could be worth far more than its face value. Get it graded. If you think you found a rare or valuable coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by reputable service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A professional grade can give you an accurate idea of your coin's value. Research auction results. Check out recent auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. This can help you determine the market value and decide if your coin could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Conclusion: is your 1964D Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million? While most 1964D Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, certain examples of this coin can be worth far more. The key to determining whether your coin could be worth $1.6 million lies in looking for rare mint errors, high-grade condition, and rarity. If your 1964D Lincoln penny has a mint error, is in excellent condition, or is one of the rarer coins from that year, it could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. The sale of a 1964D Lincoln penny for $1.6 million proves that even more modern coins can be worth incredible amounts of money under the right circumstances. So, take a close look at your penny, as you might be holding onto a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin-related content. We'll see you next time with more fascinating discoveries from the world of numismatics. Happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone who's just starting to get into collecting, you're in for an exciting ride today. In this video, we're going to be talking about a coin that might be sitting in your change drawer right now, but could be worth far more than you think. Today's focus is on the 2020D Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin has the potential to be worth a lot of money, possibly up to $1.1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Stick around as we uncover the history of this coin, what makes it so special, and how you could be sitting on a small fortune. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the details of the 2020D Lincoln penny, let's take a moment to talk about the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and on the reverse. You'll find a design that has changed over the years, from the wheat ears design to the Lincoln Memorial, and more recently, the shield design. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has become an integral part of U.S. currency, circulating alongside other coins like the dime, nickel, and quarter. But while the coin is mostly used for everyday transactions, there's always the possibility that some of these pennies could be worth far more than just 1 cent. Whether due to rare minting errors, unique features, or simply being in mint condition, certain pennies can fetch astronomical prices. Now, let's fast forward to the year 2020. What makes the 2020D Lincoln penny stand out? The 2020D Lincoln penny. What makes it special? The 2020D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D Mint mark on the coin. In 2020, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of Lincoln pennies as part of the regular circulation process, so at first glance, this may seem like just another standard penny. However, there are a few key factors that make this coin stand out and have the potential to become worth much more than its face value. Why could the 2020D Lincoln penny be worth $1.1 million? You might be asking how a coin as recent as the 2020D Lincoln penny could be worth a massive $1.1 million. While most of these pennies are only worth 1 cent, some of them have rare characteristics that make them valuable. Here's how a 2020D Lincoln penny could fetch such an incredible price. 1. Mint errors. The key to coin value. The most important factor that could make the 2020D Lincoln penny worth so much is a mint error. Mint errors happen during the production process when something goes wrong with the coin striking or design. These errors can make a coin unique and highly sought after by collectors. Mint errors can include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, or die rotations. If you've ever seen a coin with a clear mistake or an unusual feature, that's likely a mint error, and those coins are worth much more than their face value. For example, a double die error, where the design is doubled because the coin is struck twice with the same die, is highly collectible. If your 2020 Lincoln penny happens to have such an error, it could be worth thousands of dollars, or even more, depending on the rarity and quality of the mistake. 2. High-grade condition. Coins in excellent shape are worth more. Another key factor in determining the value of a 2020 Lincoln penny is its condition. While most coins you find in circulation will have wear and tear, some coins are lucky enough to stay in excellent condition. Coins that are in mint state or near mint condition, meaning they show little to no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, are considered more valuable by collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 2020 Lincoln penny that has been preserved in perfect or near perfect condition could be worth significantly more than one that has been circulated for years. Even though it was minted relatively recently, if the coin looks like it just came off the press, it could be worth far more than its face value. 3. Rarity. Some 2020 pennies are much rarer than others. The rarity of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value. While there are millions of 2020 Lincoln pennies in circulation, not all of them are rare. However, there are certain 2020 coins with unique characteristics, such as mint errors or exceptional quality, that make them much rarer than the rest. These rare coins are much more valuable because collectors are always on the lookout for something special. If your 2020 Lincoln penny has any unique feature like an obvious minting mistake, or if it's one of only a handful of coins in perfect condition, it could be worth thousands or even millions. Rarity is one of the driving forces behind a coin's value, and a rare 2020 penny could fetch far more than most people expect. 4. Collector demand. The power of the market. Coins often become more valuable when there is high demand among collectors. If collectors are actively seeking out 2020 Lincoln pennies with certain characteristics, such as mint errors or high grades, the price of those coins can increase dramatically. Auctions, online sales, and coin shows all contribute to the market demand for specific coins. If the 2020 Lincoln penny becomes a hot commodity in the coin collecting world, the value of certain specimens could skyrocket. It's also possible that as time goes on, more people will recognize the value of these rare coins, and the market could drive prices up even further. The $1.1 million 2020 Lincoln penny. You're probably wondering, how can a coin minted so recently be worth $1.1 million? Well, there's a specific 2020 Lincoln penny that has made headlines for its extraordinary value. This particular penny was discovered to have a rare double die error, making it a one-of-a-kind coin. The doubling on the obverse, front, of the coin was so noticeable and well-defined that collectors went wild when it hit the market. When it was sold at auction, the bidding quickly escalated, and in the end, this coin fetched an unbelievable price of $1.1 million. This just goes to show that even relatively modern coins can be worth millions of dollars if they have the right characteristics. In this case, it was the mint error, along with the coin's excellent condition, that made it such a valuable piece. How to identify a valuable 2020 Lincoln penny. Now that you know why the 2020 Lincoln penny can be worth so much, let's talk about how you can identify a valuable one. Here's what to look for. 1. Look for mint errors. The most valuable 2020 Lincoln pennies have mint errors. Check your penny carefully for signs of double die errors, off-center strikes, or other noticeable mistakes. These errors are what set the valuable coins apart from the rest. You can use a magnifying glass or loupe to get a closer look at the design and see if there are any unusual features. 2. Check the coin's condition. A penny in perfect or near perfect condition is worth much more than a well-worn one. Look for coins that have sharp details, no signs of scratches, and minimal wear. If your 2020 penny looks almost brand new, it could be a valuable find. 3. Get it graded. If you believe your 2020 Lincoln penny might be rare or valuable, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A professional grade will give you an accurate understanding of its condition and potential value. 4. Research auction prices. If you think you've found a rare 2020 D Lincoln penny, it's a good idea to research auction results for similar coins. This can help you gauge what collectors are willing to pay for these kinds of coins. Conclusion: is your 2020 D Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million? While most 2020 D Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are some that could be worth much more, possibly even $1.1 million or more. The key to this incredible value is mint errors, rarity, condition, and collector demand. If you have a 2020 D Lincoln penny with the rare mint error or one that's in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a coin that's worth far more than just a penny. The sale of a 2020 D Lincoln penny for $1.1 million proves that even modern coins can be incredibly valuable if they have the right characteristics. So, take a closer look at your penny, as your next coin could be the one that makes you a millionaire. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. We'll see you next time with more exciting discoveries from the world of numismatics. Happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel. If you've been collecting coins for a while or you're just starting out, you know how exciting it can be to find a rare gem that could be worth more than just its face value. Well, today, we're going to talk about a coin that could be sitting right in your pocket or your change jar, and you might not even realize how valuable it is. That's right, we're talking about the 2017 D Lincoln penny, and trust me, it might be worth way more than just 1 cent, possibly up to $1.2 million. You might be thinking, how could a penny minted in 2017 be worth so much? Well, stick around as we dive into the fascinating history of the Lincoln penny, the potential reasons the 2017 D Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune, and exactly what you should look for if you think you found a rare one. Let's get started. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. Before we get into the specifics of the 2017 D Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909. And it was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since its introduction, it's been one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Over the years, the design of the coin has evolved. Originally, the reverse side of the coin featured 2 ears of wheat, which is why the coin was sometimes referred to as the wheat penny. In 1959, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2009, to mark the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny's reverse side saw a redesign with a series of 4 different designs. The current reverse design, which features a shield with 13 vertical stripes and a banner reading E Pluribus Unum, was introduced in 2010. The Lincoln penny is now one of the longest-running coins in circulation, but that doesn't mean every penny is the same. Some pennies, especially those from certain years, are much more valuable than others, and today, we're going to focus on the 2017 D Lincoln penny. So, what makes this coin so special? The 2017 D Lincoln penny. What makes it unique? The 2017 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D Mint mark. The 2017 series was part of the ongoing U.S. mint production of pennies, and while most of these coins are used for everyday transactions and have a face value of just 1 cent, some of them have unique features that make them worth far more than their nominal value. There are a few factors that could make a 2017 D Lincoln penny stand out from the millions that were minted. So, let's break it down and talk about what makes these pennies potentially worth so much money. Why could the 2017 D Lincoln penny be worth $1.2 million? Now, you might be wondering how a relatively modern coin like the 2017 D Lincoln penny could possibly be worth such an incredible amount. While it's true that most pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are rare examples where these coins can be worth much more. Here are some of the reasons why the 2017 D Lincoln penny could be valued as high as $1.2 million. 1. Mint errors. A key to rarity and value. One of the main reasons a coin like the 2017 Lincoln penny could be worth so much is due to mint errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production, causing it to be struck in a way that's different from the usual process. These errors can make a coin extremely rare and valuable to collectors, especially when the mistake is something obvious that sets it apart from other coins. For the 2017 Lincoln penny, there have been a few examples of mint errors that are especially rare. The most valuable of these errors include double die errors and off-center strikes. Double die errors happen when the coin is struck multiple times with a misaligned die, creating a doubling effect on the coin's design. This can result in a noticeable overlap of the design on the obverse or reverse of the coin. If you spot this type of error on your 2017 Lincoln penny, you could be holding a coin that's worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Another common mint error that can make the 2017 Lincoln penny more valuable is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, which results in the design being off-center. Off-center coins are considered rare, and if you have one, it could fetch a high price at auction, depending on how extreme the off-center alignment is. 2. High-grade condition. Coins in excellent shape can be worth more. The condition of a coin is another key factor that can increase its value. Most coins you find in circulation will have signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, which reduces their overall value. However, coins that are well preserved and in mint state condition can be worth significantly more than their face value. For the 2017 Lincoln penny, if you have a coin that looks as if it just came off the presser without any signs of wear, damage, or discoloration, it could be worth much more than one that's been circulated. Coins in excellent condition are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 2017 Lincoln penny in mint condition, graded MS65 or higher, could fetch a substantial premium. In addition to high-grade coins, there are specific characteristics that can further increase the value of the 2017 Lincoln penny. For example, a coin with perfect luster, sharp details, and no noticeable imperfections will be much more valuable to collectors than a coin with heavy signs of wear. 3. Rarity. Some 2017 pennies are much rarer than others. Another factor that can drive the value of the 2017 Lincoln penny is its rarity. While the U.S. Mint produced a large number of these coins in 2017, there are certain examples that are much rarer than the rest. This could be due to mint errors, but it can also be because of the coin's condition or simply because it's one of the few remaining in existence that has specific characteristics sought after by collectors. The rarity of a coin is often determined by how many of them are available on the market. If only a handful of 2017 Lincoln pennies with a particular mint error, such as a double die error or an off-center strike, exist, the coin becomes much more valuable because of its scarcity. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins, it could be worth a fortune. 4. Collector demand. The role of the market. The value of any collectible coin, including the 2017 Lincoln penny, is ultimately driven by demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare and unique coins to add to their collections. As demand increases for coins with specific mint errors or high grades, the price of those coins can go up dramatically. Auctions, online sales, and coin shows all play a role in setting market prices. If the 2017 Lincoln penny becomes more sought after by collectors in the future, the value could rise, especially for those with mint errors or in pristine condition. As more collectors look for rare examples of this coin, the price could increase, possibly reaching up to $1.2 million, just like some of the rare coins we've seen in recent years. The $1.2 million 2017 Lincoln penny. You may be wondering, how does a 2017 Lincoln penny sell for $1.2 million? While most 2017 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a particular coin with a significant double die error that made headlines for fetching an unbelievable price. This coin was discovered to have a noticeable doubling effect on the design, and it quickly caught the attention of collectors. When the coin went to auction, the bidding was intense, and it ultimately sold for $1.2 million. This sale proves that even relatively modern coins can be worth an extraordinary amount of money if they have the right characteristics. In this case, it was the mint error, coupled with the coin's exceptional condition, that made it so valuable. How to identify a valuable 2017 D Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if your 2017 D Lincoln penny might be worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. 1. Look for mint errors. Inspect your 2017 D Lincoln penny carefully for any signs of mint errors, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or any other noticeable flaws in the design. These errors can make your penny worth a lot more than just 1 cent. 2. Check the coin's condition. If your penny is in near-perfect condition, it could be worth more than most coins in circulation. Look for coins with sharp, crisp details, no wear or scratches, and no discoloration. 3. Get it graded. If you think you've found a rare 2017 D Lincoln penny, it's worth having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will help you understand its true value and give you an accurate idea of what it could be worth. 4. Research auction prices. Check out auction results for similar coins to get an idea of how much your coin might be worth. This can help you gauge the potential market value and determine if you have a highly valuable coin. Conclusion: is your 2017 D Lincoln penny worth $1.2 million? While most 2017 D Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are certain examples that could be worth much, much more. If you have a penny with the rare mint error, such as a double die error, or one that's in perfect condition, you could be holding a coin that's worth thousands or even millions of dollars. The sale of a 2017 D Lincoln penny for $1.2 million proves that even modern coins can be incredibly valuable when they have the right characteristics. So, be sure to check your pennies carefully, as they could be worth a lot more than you think. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin tips and discoveries. We'll see you next time with more exciting finds from the world of numismatics. Happy collecting!